Hello my dear friends and welcome to my channel. I am apologizing because of the rough voice, but I woke up half an hour ago and I'm still processing the coffee in my system, and today is the time to show you some progress on the Wonderland landscape. This will be a quick video and a short one. So let's go and see the progress for now for the month of the May. So this is what I have now. That part, it's done. Here is done. I have there on the sky, including almost the whole sun, and there is kinda marking the middle, or what I'm predicting that I should have until the end of 2025. And to have like a quarter done, including for June, I need to have this part done on where you see the bird. So this is the quarter of the landscape. Here I have a gap, but if I put that part that is stitched and this one and replace it like there, I have already a quarter. This is good. I am loving this progress now, and I want to stick to this because progress like this type should be making me to stitch before 2027. But like an initial idea, I should finish this until 2027 in January. And if I'm finishing this before, like in 2026, I'm very happy with. So this is it for now. I promised you to show how I'm stitching on these big canvases. For now, for this one, this is for the strategy for this one. I'm not sure that I'm gonna have the same strategy for the next big project. So let me say before I'm starting the other part of the clip that I'm folding this part like the here is unstitch and there stitch. I'm using these clamps. I'm rolling the canvas like this and put the clamp. And let's stitch now. So I'm introducing you what I use. This is my scissor. I have washable wax, and this is leftover from the first wax, and it is done on some silicone forms melted, because I remembered at some point that I have some silicone forms. Where it is? I don't find my silicone form. Just a minute. I have several forms of silicone. This is all wax. And it is pink because I mixed it unintentional with some candle. that's kind of like a round candle, small and round. I needed the form, and I couldn't remember at that time that I have this one. I'm really curious if I'm how many waxes I'm gonna use until I finish this canvas. These are the original threads from the cardboard. Here I have some samples because it had in the package some extras. So I still have a good amount, and these are the extras. And I predict the fact that I'm gonna have a lot of leftovers after I'm done with this. So let's stitch. So already the canvas is rolled up, and I have a problem because I don't see at this position where I record, so please forgive me. The camera will move because it's not so nice and friendly standard, or it's not even a tripod, so often I'm gonna move it with my feet. Actually it's kind of in under my thigh. And now I'm working with this nice light green color, and you can see that I'm on the working on the horizontal line of the canvas. This is how I started it, and I will continue it with this canvas. It is not sure with that I'm working with other canvases, the big sizes one, with this style of advancing on the frames. So let me check if I'm gonna recording in the position. I will move my feet like this and put the canvas in front of the camera. So the thread is already started. I'm not cross counting. I stitch what I'm feeling comfortable. I like to stitch the big parts and then the details. I mostly like I'm a speed stitcher because I was a stitcher at some companies. About the Patreon, like Catherine suggested, it is hard to start a Patreon in that way that you can earn money, but hard and easy in the same time, because you know, you have some fees, some taxes, but it's already hard on YouTube to have subscribers, because it's somebody, I don't think that, I'm not sure what to think. It is the same person because it's too much coincidence that every time I'm uploading a video, somebody subscribe and unsubscribe at the same time on the videos. And to be honest, indeed, the clips with Timu products, the cross stitches that are Timu related, when it's a haul and or something like that, or unboxing, they are very popular. But I don't want to be that kind of just unboxing, just reviewing, because like the first glance you kind of see that package is good, the product is good, but you can, I don't know how to get an honest opinion without stitching on that. And it's like an halfway opinion in my in my mind, because okay, from the surfaces looking good, but in the end you discover that you're not gonna wash that stitch nice and or easy. You have stains at some point, and that are not washing out, and different other problems. So if you want to make an honest opinion, you must stitch it and review it from the bag until the finished product. And yeah, it's is the truth. I have so much subscribers because the Temu reviewing, and every time I'm uploading anything else like stitching or something like that, I have one person that's subscribing and unsubscribing in the same time. So it's kind of, we have in my country like saying that it's beating your eyes. It's really obvious that somebody is fooling around my channel. And yeah, so I won't open any Patreon, anything, until I have the certain thing that I'm gonna make money. This is not good what's happening here with this thread, so I'm guessing that I'm gonna go and finish the thread. Of course, you can see what is going here. I need to make some cuts and go back and finish my thread. Here it is, and cutting the extra. The next thread is the same color, being like 11 count uses 3 strands, and I take my wax and like couple of times getting through. So I'm going back here and I will do this part. This project, like being every day, it's a daily canvas, and like an how do you say it, a random stitcher has an expression for this type of canvases, like daily basis, or she's watching TV when he's stitching that project. So yeah, it's true, because I need to stitch on this on every day, in every day, because it is a lot to work. 1 meter 73 by 75, I don't remember, but I have somewhere there the first clip about this canvas. And if God is keeping us alive and healthy, when I finish this one, I will show this to you in the kind of real life. Maybe I'm gonna show my face too. I will go in front of my block and record this in the park. I don't care if the people will gonna stare at me. This is what it is, something so big that I must show this to the world. For now, I'm quite asleep. I had the full week of night shift, and the lack of sleep, because I'm not able to sleep like sleeping in the night. And I have some like I'm feeling, when I feel very tired, I almost have the sensation that I'm gonna throw up, or like I'm very cold. So this morning I didn't want to go to sleep, but I felt like I'm very cold, and I was kind of glued to the bed. I felt asleep hard, but finally I get some 4 hours with a good sleep. For me, it's kind of enough, and I will have a good sleep this night. And for the next week, I'm gonna work on the in the afternoon shift, and I'm loving the the afternoon shift is my favorite one. So after I'm done with this thread, I'm gonna return to this part, something like in this particular area, because I need to do some progress in that building too, to be able to roll my canvas up in the middle. The next big project I will start from the middle. I will roll the canvas until I reach the center point of the canvas and start to stitch from there to the edges. This is for sure. I could do the same thing with this canvas too. But I'm feeling like I'm fooling around at this point because putting the hand and always rubbing the canvas not very beneficial. I started this part because it's looking easier, and these green tones are very fun to stitch with. I love the colors. Even the colors are not matching the final image like advert in the ad. It's gonna be a fun final image. And actually these birds from the picture for me are looking like dinosaurs. They are not looking like actual birds in my opinion. But I like it because it's a wonderland. I love this curvy style. Like you see it, because the thread is shorter, I'm stitching a lot faster. Because you can see that, so in this part I'm stitching with the fingers like that, where I am, and here is my needle, always from top to the bottom, and when I'm pulling the thread, I'm already sticking with a little finger like this, so I have the tension in the little finger. Or of course, being like they say, like a professional stitcher, you have this kind of movements in your effective fingers, and you develop your style in years of stitching and training, of course. Okay, this here, it is a different symbol, so I must be careful what I'm stitching. When it's shorter, I'm having the tension of the thread with this finger. Every time it's shorter, I move to another finger to get the tension. Like now you kind of tell that I'm in the middle finger with the tension, because the thread is shorter and shorter. And because you kind of see that I'm pulling the needle, but I push it with the middle finger too, I'm always hurt. I'm always poking my fingers. You don't need to do these sacrifices to hurt yourself. I'm stitching for so long time that I don't even notice that I'm poking my fingers at that point. So now I need to do this other symbol that is looking like a blue square with some white spot in the middle, but it's more thinner, this square, that this one that I stitched already. You kind of see that it's a fuller, and this is a smaller, like a rectangular shape, and the white spot is kind of to the right. So we are gonna look for the 48. The 48, it's on the extra palette. 48, and I'm planning to stitch in these spots that I have many to stitch, including that small leftover here. So let me grab 48, 48, one Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, okay, 4 Mississippi, why not? And we'll see how many I'm gonna stitch for today, but not on the camera, because the clip is already long enough, and hopefully you will have some inspiration. And are you recording? I had a flashing in my front of my eyes. Maybe it's because maybe I'm sleepy again. I don't know. I had the sensation that I see a flashing light before the camera. It is possible that because I'm tired to see things that are not existing. So let's return to this part. I'm gonna stitch this and jump to the next part. Here it is. I feel like that I'm kind of very slow at this moment. Oh, a butterfly, how nice. Okay. And now let me pass, and I have kind of 4 or 5 stitches to pass. And a knot. Don't do this to me. Okay, now I try to keep my thread as straight as I can, and I will make this move to make my way. Now it's straight again, and I will bring my needle to the base and pull the thread softly to have equal threads. Okay, now I'm gonna go back to the front and stitch it, that part. With the left hand, I'm always checking if I don't have knots by mistake. When I'm using the frame, usually with the right hand, when I'm poking the hole from the behind, I always check with the fingers if I don't have knots behind. Oops, what I have done. So I went through a stitch and needed to do. Okay, this is not good, so don't pull the thread until you're done with this. Gentle, gentle. I'm pulling back with gentle hands to not harm the stitch. And we can continue. Let's go. Let me grab a sip of coffee. Some bridge collapsed in the near town that I'm working, and in this afternoon shift I'm gonna need to go to the bus earlier with 15 minutes because we need to go through the big city to avoid that broken bridge. We have some bad traffic too, and if we are gonna go at the same time, you know, you know that it's gonna be a traffic jam. How lovely. It was an odd, but entangled himself. It's very relaxing to stitch it. I need to cook something, but I don't know what. I don't have any idea at all. But I'm thinking that I'm foggy because the lack of sleep. I have a foggy brain. And after I'm done with this clip, I'm gonna get some laundry to wash. And I think that's all for today. I will cook tomorrow. But I'm pretty sure that I don't know what to cook for tomorrow. Nor today, nor tomorrow. And husband, when I ask him, what should I cook? What do you want to eat? And he says the eternal dish. I don't know. I need to ask my mother-in-law to that recipe. How is that dish? I don't know. It's made. Okay, so I think that's all for today. This is gonna be a very long clip. And I said that I'm not gonna make some so long clip, isn't it? So until next time, stay healthy, make what makes you happy, and stitch a lot. Until next time, my best wishes and kisses. Bye bye.